Alright, so we'll head into the final game. I won't be keeping the Lyra because I really need something on board. As you can see, that Defias really helped me last game. And SI Agent is good, but I actually don't like keeping him unless I have a guaranteed way to combo him easily. Because otherwise he'll sit in my hand and he won't be a 3-drop, he'll be like a 4 or 5-drop. So this, I'm very happy with all of this. I'll probably go with the Ringleader first, unless maybe he throws down a Squire. Okay, so I have to go with the Ringleader. Even though it makes my turn 2, it would have made my turn 2 inefficient if I didn't draw the Slew Hoarder, but it's so powerful that you have to give up a little bit of inefficiency in the future. This is basically like innervating out, let's see, he's a 4-3. This is like innervating out an Injured Blade Master. And it's even better than Injured Blade Master, because Injured Blade Master would die to 1 Lightning Bolt or 1 Rock Biter. This, he has to think, he's like, oh, do I want to Rock Biter half of it again? Give up a Totem? If he got a Searing Totem, I'd probably consider daggering, but as it stands, I'll just do this. I'll let him, if he has the Storm, great for him. I get a card back, I've gotten 2 damage in, he'll overload. It's actually fine. And then I have this guy to replenish too. So I can be very reckless with my cards. I don't have to Hero Power to be mana, or yeah, just to be efficient overall, because I could just throw down all my cards and then replenish. Okay, so I think I will Deadly to get my card out of this before it gets Earthshocked. I should have thrown it in first. Not much I could have drawn because I couldn't combo that guy anyways. So this is actually best case scenario. I have a way to combo this guy very easily. This is like the most efficient way to combo in, unless you were to put on a Deadly and already have the dagger on, but this doesn't even require a dagger on. If he dogs, if he Feral Spirits, I can consider this. It's not a mana efficient turn, but it's very strong. Because there's no point in holding on to this if I don't have any Assassin's Blade or Deadly, so 2 more cards that I'd be saving this for. Whereas if I do it now, I kill both dogs, as opposed to only killing 1, and I also get the 3 damage on his face. So see, if I were to attack this in SS7, the other one, and throw 1 guy in, I would lose the 3 damage on his face, and I'd also lose the damage proc. Whereas this, it's hitting 3 targets, it's hitting both dogs and his face. It's too valuable, and it'll keep one of these guys alive. I could actually consider, oh, he's going to kill this one. Or else I could consider Shadow Stepping him, but I probably wouldn't do it. So now it's either Redagger or Squire. I'm going to keep, that doesn't really change anything. I'm going to keep the Squire in my hand so I can easily combo the SI7 later, and I'll get the extra damage in with my dagger. So he's very low. I have this to get a bunch of cards, and I have a sap to get through anything big. So he needs, I was going to say he needs a second Feral Spirits to live, but even then, I have a pretty easy way to deal with it. I don't think I will. Actually, yeah, so if I use the Deadly Poison, I lose a charge, which is losing 2 damage, but I will gain, this guy will live, where otherwise he'd die, so I'll get the 2 damage back. Oh, wait, did I do that? I did that wrong. It's fine. It's still really strong. I could sap, but I think this is fine. So I can Shadow Step him. So if I Shadow Step him, I gain a 2/1 on the board, and I gain the 2 damage on his face. So it's worth considering, but I think I'll just throw him in for now and get the Squire down. So I'd rather have this guy on the board, and I'll lose the 2 damage to face, keep this guy on the board, and I definitely want to keep this. So that's getting sapped, so I can do 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can do everything except for that. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can do 8 damage max, so I'll just Shadow Step this guy. Oh, I wish I could play these. Okay, so I have 12, but I think it's just too valuable to sap that guy, and I'll just Shadow Step this guy, so I have a bunch of options. He won't have mana, he won't be able to deal with this as mana efficiently as I will. There's a second Shadow Step. So I could Cold Blood, trade, but I'll just save the Cold Blood to sap this so I can't get Argused.
Hey, lights out.
And usually, if you Cold Blood, you can sap and kill something, but I was just one card off. Or 2 cards off to killing the Yeti, but he could have discarded. Alright, so I have a lot of damage. For 12, 6, 7 mana, I have 16 damage. Can't quite use this guy because I don't have my dagger on. So it doesn't matter that he has all these cards, because he can't clear and taunt up, which he wants to do. So to clear and taunt up, he'd have to Earth Shock, Lightning Bolt, and get, for 2 mana, a Taunt Totem. So he doesn't run Earth Elemental. So let's see, could he do something with Senjin? He could Senjin and have 3 mana left over. So if he Senjins and Lightning Storms and got the roll on this guy, then I'd have just this guy on the board. So that'd be his best play. Otherwise, he could actually double Squire Argus, or Shock. No, he could double Squire Argus Lightning Bolt. That would be his actual best play. That would be something I actually couldn't get through next turn. Yeah. So that's pretty good. So as you can see, the Fire Elemental is really usually a really efficient card. It puts a body on the board and it clears something, but when we both have this many cards, it's just not as card efficient. Or not as efficient, because he's not going to get the 6/3 body's irrelevant, because he's dead that next turn, or I could just sap it if I had to. So yeah, that's about how the matchup goes. It used to be Shaman favored. I'm actually not sure now, because those games were really close, but I won 3 out of 5, and I didn't feel like I was having a hard time. I think it's because I got all those 1-drops. So the 1-drops are essential, but sometimes you don't get the Squires or the Defias. The Defias was a huge card, but sometimes you don't get it, and sometimes they just have like double Earth Shock. So I got a little bit lucky. That's about how the matchup goes though. So if the Rogue isn't favored, it's only barely not favored, like 45% at least. And it might even be favored, I'm not sure. But that was the series. Hope you guys enjoyed watching. Hope you learned something. See you next time.